Hello, Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. My name is Fatima, and I will be doing your reading for the next 2 weeks. So this is going to be a general reading, and whenever you come across it, it's meant for you. So this is timeless, and if you are enjoying it at any point, please remember to like, share, and subscribe, as it really helps to grow my channel and helps to get the message out there to others who may need it. So I'm not exactly sure what direction I'm going to go with this reading. I might pull some tarot, I'll definitely pull some oracle, and I may or may not add the crystal ball in here. I kind of just let intuition and spirit just guide me, and so we'll see where it goes. Also, this is a timeless reading, so whenever you come across it, that's how you know that it's meant for you. Let's get started. So I'm going to go ahead and start with the Angelarium Oracle deck. I want to see what messages come out for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. We'll start with your Oracle and then go from there. Spirit in the highest good and divine love and light, please give me messages for Gemini and the collective, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Everything that they need to know for the next 2 weeks from when they're watching this. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Just using some of my custom oil blend. So I make these oil blends and I will be updating my shop with them. If you're interested, you can look in the description box below, and I will have a link to my Etsy shop. If you want to book a reading with me, I will also have a link to my website where you can do that. I do video pre-recorded readings based on your questions. Okay. And if you'd like a mediumship reading, past life regression therapy, or palmistry, you can visit the description box as well. I will have a link to Original Botanica, which is where I do those specialized services at, okay? So, let's see. I feel like shuffling again. Hope everyone is doing well. What does Gemini need to know? Okay, I also felt the urge to grab the Money Moves Oracle deck. So it's typically about money, but there's also other messages in there that could be kind of important. So we'll see, but I do want to start with the Angelarium. Okay, bottom of the deck, we have the At, Null, Emptiness. Okay, let's see what we have here for you. Give me one moment to tune in. We have the Angel of Truth. I'm going to pull 2 or 3 cards here. The Angel of Visions, Remiel. Right, Spirit, guide me. Which cards should I choose? Feeling these 2. So then this will be your reading. We will be pulling tarot as well. This is just to get like a little bit of an energy check-in. And if it resonates, then this is your story, okay? But remember, this is a general reading, so not everything will resonate. Take what does and leave the rest behind. Okay, we have the Angel of Mercy and the Angel of Vengeance. Ooh, interesting. Ooh, I like this. This is cool. Okay, so let's see. You have the Angel of Truth, the Angel of Visions, the Angel of Mercy, and the Angel of Vengeance. Okay, This might be very specific, so only take it if it resonates. Somebody has been wanting to shine a light on the truth about somebody else or a topic or a subject or something, okay? We also have the Angel of Visions. This is giving me hindsight. Like somebody saw the truth in something. Maybe you saw through somebody or through a situation, and your intuition was kind of like warning you about this situation or warning you about this person. And maybe other people didn't want to listen to you, for example, or didn't believe you, or you felt like it wasn't the right timing to say anything. There's some kind of karmic justice coming in, and we will get more information with the tarot. We'll also see if anything else comes out if this isn't your story, but we are doing an energy check-in here. So if this resonates, keep watching, okay? So somebody may have, for some of you, somebody may have done something wrong to you. This could even be a corporation, a company, an organization. This could be an individual person. I actually want to pull some divination dice to see what zodiac signs that they may be, because I'm getting that there's some kind of truth or some kind of light coming to a situation. And this is what you've wanted all along. All you've wanted was for people to see the truth about this individual, okay? So I'm gonna roll some zodiac dice and we shall see, okay? Okay, this person could be a Leo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. Venus rules love, so if you're dealing with a person that you had a romantic interest in, that maybe some truth is coming to light with this person, but this could also just be any other placements, okay? So I'll get two more. Some of you could be dealing with a Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. And let's roll again. We got Leo again. Okay, wow. Extra confirmation on Leo. Okay, we have Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. This could also just be anybody who kind of has these attributes or traits about their personality, okay? So I kind of want to pull some dates too. So this is going to be numbers. This could be an age that comes out. I feel like I'm going to pull 4, okay? Or roll 4 times. So 8, August could be specific, or maybe 8 days, 8 months ago. 9, the year 89 could be important. That could be your birth year or someone else's. We have 9 again. Number 9 can be significant, or September. But because we got it twice, I'll pull one more time or roll one more time. 12, December, or the number 3. 12 days from now, 12 weeks from now, 12 weeks behind us, 12 days behind us, or last December, or 3 months behind us, 3 days, 3 weeks, and then we have 4. So the number 4 can be significant, or April could have been really significant for you. This can be a birthday. This can be 4 days, 4 weeks, 4 months ago. So let's see. I'm definitely getting somebody who's gone through trials and tribulations here. Somebody who's gone through something that feels very traumatic. It feels very personal. It feels like somebody was hiding the truth from someone or from people, and maybe you found out about it, or you knew in hindsight the truth about someone and you were just waiting for it to come to light. Some of you might have been waiting for an apology or for some kind of recognition of somebody doing something wrong. I'm also getting a message that some of you are achieving something really great. And I think the truth about like what you're achieving, or you're going to start to get recognition for something that you've accomplished, or people are actually finally starting to realize how genuine you are, or something about the work that you've been doing is going to be noticed and recognized. So if you've been shunned in the past, or people haven't given you the praise, and let's say you've worked really hard and you just gone, like it's gone unrecognized, unnoticed, but you seem very passionate about it. So you continue going on, even if maybe you weren't being treated fairly or with respect, because there's some kind of bigger picture here that fuels your soul. Because I keep looking at this torch and this fire, because it's blue and like this golden color, it kind of makes me think of some like kind of divine flame. So you may have just been fueled by something that felt so important that you didn't really care if you didn't get that feedback. Not like you cared, but it was just like, you're going to do it anyway. You're going to keep going regardless of how people are treating you. Yes, I see you setting boundaries, and that might have pissed some people off, I'm seeing, but your mission was to continue doing whatever this important thing was because your heart was 100% into it. Okay. And some people, I see like some people may have been really envious of your drive, of your passion, maybe because you're coming from a place that is not sullied by gossip. It's coming from a pure place, a place of pure intention. This person also, or this angel also has this white light or glow around their head. Okay. And I kind of looking here, I'm kind of drawn to like the different hands and the position that they're sitting in. So it does kind of make me feel that you have been in a place where you're protecting your peace. And you actually, this may have been something where either you live in a beautiful place or you travel to a beautiful place. Because I'm seeing here too in the background, I just see a lot of scenery. Like there's trees, there's like a sunset, something about the sunset. And the sunset is symbolic of something ending or coming to an end. I'm hearing a hard chapter of yours is coming to an end. And people are finally realizing who you are, and that what they thought was a weakness in you, your empathy, your sensitivity, was actually a strength. And it's an incredible strength that you have. Okay, so let's get more details with the tarot. Actually, I wanted to bring to attention first this card at the bottom of the deck. This kind of sums up your energy here. We have Da'at, emptiness, null, and you see how they're in a meditative stance. And again, there's just these clouds and like this beautiful sun behind them. It just feels like your intentions were so pure and it was coming from a higher power. Your ideas, your thoughts, the way that you speak, the way that you conduct yourself was coming from a higher power, a divine power. You may be intuitive, or you also may be a reader as well. I do feel like I want to pull. We have knowledge. Yeah, very knowledgeable, very wise. And also you see this pearl coming from this person's heart. Definitely we're giving from your heart, from heart space, okay? May have caused a lot of mental stress or strain on you. But again, I'm hearing that this chapter is over. So let's see with the tarot. So I'm going to be pulling from the Every Little Thing You Do Is Magic tarot deck. I saw another reader use this and I thought that the cards were so beautiful and they have animals on them. So of course, like I'm a sucker for that. Love animals. Let's see. Not all the cards have animals, but some of them do. I'd say most of them do. So I just received this as a gift as an early birthday present, as I am also a Gemini. I'm a Gemini sun. So let's see what's coming up for Gemini in the next 2 weeks. And I'll pull a few cards from here and possibly another oracle deck or another tarot deck for clarity. Let's see. Actually, I am feeling pulled to the divination dice again. I'm going to roll what dates in the next couple of weeks will be important for you, okay? 5, 5th or 15th, 25th, 12th of any month, 3rd of any month, the 2nd, okay? And I'm saying that because this is timeless, so I'm saying any month, but again, it's the next 2 weeks, so whatever month that you're watching this in, it will be more resonant then. Okay. Spirit in the highest good, please give me answers and information for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising for the next 2 weeks. This is timeless. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I do want to point out that 7 of Cups I've seen twice already. So this could be July. Take that as if it resonates, okay? As I am filming this, we are in the month of May, but again, it's timeless. In the highest good, give me a message for Gemini, Sun, Moon, Rising in the next 2 weeks. Thank you, thank you, thank you. On low deck, we have the Fool, Aries energy. Let's see. Also have the World. I do kind of want to point that out. This is going to be your overall energy. Let's see what we have here. We have the Nine of Swords. We have the Eight of Cups. We have the Apprentice of Pentacles, which is the page in this deck. We have the Seven of Swords. We have the Ten of Swords. We have the Devil. Some of you might be really anxious about taking the next steps towards something. This could even be maybe waiting for some information or a letter or something to come through. Usually in the Rider-Waite Tarot, the Eight of Cups talks about somebody who is moving away. Okay, this could even be in relation to a move, but in this specific deck, we have a stack of letters that look like they've been unmailed. We also have, or documents, we also have these crying eyes. And there is still the water here that is symbolic of tides, motions, moving forward, and so forth. Nine of Swords talks about anxiety, stress, things that worry us a lot. So you may be worried about the next steps you're going to take in regards to possibly a move or having to make a decision about leaving something behind. Now, this could be related to the first initial check-in that we got, or it could be unrelated, but this is another message that I'm channeling right now. So we also have the Apprentice of Pentacles, which is the Page of Pentacles. This is about investing in something, whether it be time, energy, finances, whatever it is. We also have the Seven of Swords, which talks about very sneaky energy. It could also be trying to be strategic, but it's more so about like the sneaky type of energy. We'll get into that in a moment. And then we have the Ten of Swords, which is about an ending, feeling like something is done and over with the Devil, the Ace of Cups, and the Empress. So this is a transition. This is a transition and a transformation for some of you. Some of you may have gone through a really difficult time and you're trying to figure out how to move on from it or how to get to the next place without losing who you are or losing your investments, whether it be your energy, your time, money, or with like using as little resources as possible. Some of you may not have that many resources, because as we look at the Apprentice of Pentacles here, so in the Rider-Waite, it's usually a child that is offering, or a young person offering this coin. However, in this deck, it's a flower and it's blooming. And it's blooming right behind this little crab here. Some of you can have or may have cancer placements or have been dealing with a cancer, or the month of July could also be important. But it's about investing. And you see this flower has a coin in it. So it's a small flower. It's a small investment. This may be all you have to give right now, or all that you can offer, or all that you have to your name right now, okay? Number 74 can also be important, 43, 58. So coming down here, we have the Seven of Swords. So you may have been stabbed in the back here. Like I said, I feel like you went through a very painful time. We have the Devil. Spirit is saying, be careful who you trust, who you talk to. And I'm really being drawn to the scissors here in the Devil card. It's about cutting ties with people, cutting karmic ties for those who no longer serve you. If you've been feeling stuck in a place, or you've been feeling like, remember we got that emptiness card. I heard the word empty. If you've been feeling empty, like you haven't had, maybe you're not in the job that you want to be in, or perhaps you haven't found a role that really speaks to your heart where you can do something that you really love and you're passionate about, and you're kind of going through the motions and you're feeling stagnant. Some of you may have actually just gone through a job loss, is another message I'm getting. And so now you may need to leave, move. Some of you may need to move apartments. Whatever the situation is, from whatever that you went through here that has been difficult, that has caused you to have to look past the horizon, to look for other opportunities to make this move. You're getting out of this. And Spirit is saying to keep your boundaries up. Careful who you trust. I see a lot of eyes here. People might be watching you right now. There are a lot of people who are... See, I'm getting this energy that you're very magnetic. You may actually have a social media that either has some kind of following, or you're in the public eye somehow, or people just really know who you are and respect you. And it's getting like, it's attracting the attention of haters, because you have two eyes here, two cards with eyes on them. People are watching you, okay? But this doesn't necessarily mean that everybody that's watching you is negative, because you do have people who love and care about you with this Ace of Cups and the Empress. You're gonna get an offer within the next 2 weeks. You may hear, like, you may get a message, or you may hear something, or you may even find, like, let's say you're looking for a new job. You may be scrolling through jobs or looking online, and then this one job just like stands out and jumps out at you. And you're like, this aligns with me. This is everything that I've ever wanted. And it feels like this strong connection. You're being encouraged to apply. If that's the case, now this is just one scenario. Now, if this is a situation where you've been hurt by love in the past, you may be meeting somebody new, or even maybe somebody you knew already, but you haven't been very close to, or you don't know very well. You may be speaking with them more or getting in contact with them. They may reach out, or you may find yourself spending time with somebody who really cares about you, or is starting to... There's something here about something new developing here with that Ace of Cups, and it feels very loving. You have the Empress here. So this person or the situation is going to nurture you. It's going to make you feel loved, appreciated for your talents, for who you are. If this is an individual, they're really, really seeing your true colors, who you are, and they're appreciating every little bit of it. Every little bit of you. The number 3 can be important. It could be March. 3 days, 3 weeks, 3 months. Okay? I just heard specifically someone could have 3 kids, so take that if that resonates. Because the Empress also talks about fertility and children, and I do see like there's these 2 cute otters. This could be a child otter as well. Mother and a child, or father and a child. Empress energy. All of these cards have neutral energy. It's basically like gender doesn't really matter, because we both have feminine and masculine energy. So it's whatever resonates. This is going to be more on the feminine energy side. So this is this nurturing, this loving, this caring energy that somebody is coming towards you. You know what? It's not that they're coming towards you. I almost feel like you already might know who this is. And you may even work with them already, or they may also just be like in your area already, or in your friend group already. And I do feel like you're just connecting more with this person, and it's on a deeper level that you didn't expect. Like somebody's going to step up as a friend, as a lover. This could even be a family member or an old friend coming back, and they're really going to give you that love and that appreciation that you so desperately needed, that you didn't have before, because of this toxic situation that you just went through. Okay? This is like good karma coming back to you. It feels like a warm hug. Okay, let's see what else. I'm going to pull a couple more cards from this deck, and then I'm going to pull from the Money Moves Oracle deck and see what other messages come out. Okay. We have the Elder of Wands. That's the King of Wands on the bottom of the deck. This could very well be, this could be a romantic situation. King of Wands is very passionate. Have a lot of fire energy. This could also just be somebody who's very charismatic that's coming through. Very likable. Okay. We have the Hanged One. We'll move these up a little bit so that we can make some space here. I want to figure out who's coming in here, who this person is, or this opportunity. King of Wands could also be a boss that might be coming in. Somebody that is magnetic, charismatic, somebody that you really get along with, somebody that appreciates your talents. The Hanged One talks about, it's the Hanged Man. And it talks about basically like having to make a decision, not making any like decisions quite yet. Let's see, but I will look into that a little bit more based on the surrounding cards. And then we have the Oracle of Swords, which is the Queen of Swords in this deck. I feel like some of you are going to get a job offer or an opportunity that seems too good to be true. This could also be a romantic offer, but I feel like even so, it's like tied with some kind of move or leaving something behind. This could be leaving emotional baggage behind, leaving a situation or a person behind, leaving a physical location for some of you. You've been thinking about moving, but you don't have enough resources. I feel like help is coming. You're going to be almost too afraid to accept this help because it's just going to seem so out of, like, it's just going to seem like so good to be true. Too good to be true. So I'm going to pull from another deck and see if we can get some clarity on what this opportunity might be. And if you can trust it. That's really what I want to know. Spirit in the highest good. Can they trust this offer coming to them? I do see, again, I see a lot of love with that Empress and that Ace of Cups. I want to say that you can trust this opportunity. And the Fool card, remember, that's our overall energy. And that does talk about taking risks, taking chances. You know, that we have that bunny that's hopping. And there's also like a bunch of different bunnies here hopping behind it. So remember, this is your overall energy here. I'm hearing you're rising above challenges. And if you look here, very small, but there's like these little people here, these like humans that are sitting here, and yet the bunny is much larger than life, right? Hares move very quickly. If you know the story of the tortoise and the hare, hares tend to be very agile, very quick. When they make a decision, then they just have to act on it. They have to go, right? And it also kind of symbolizes things coming to you pretty quickly, which is why you might be a little bit like with that Hanged One energy. Like, I'm not sure, you know, this is coming in really fast and it does feel unexpected as well. So let's see, Spirit in the highest good. Is this something that Gemini can trust? Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Whatever this opportunity is, I'm using the Essential Tarot. I don't feel like doing reversals for this reading in particular, but we'll see what Spirit says. Okay, so some of you had to, yeah, I definitely see a guard up. I see you being a little defensive with the Seven of Wands here. Okay. Yeah, you're definitely on edge. You're not sure if this is something that you want to trust. You have the Four of Wands, and I did actually want to read it reverse, so I am going to take how Spirit says, the Lovers. Because this is this energy of feeling too good to be true. The Four of Wands talks about celebrations. It talks about ceremonies. It talks about positive events. In reverse, in this reading in particular, it feels like with the Seven of Wands, you're a little bit like standoffish or defensive about it. Because of this hurt that you've had in the past with this Nine of Swords and the Ten of Swords. Like, but again, after 10 comes Ace, right? So there's this need to let go of this devil energy and to trust. You have the Lovers here, which is beautiful. This could be a love offer. I can see why you'd be a little bit nervous. We have the Six of Pentacles. This talks about reciprocity. Now, I did see it in reverse, but I do feel like I want to pull it upright or sideways because I feel like I'm reading this two different ways. I feel like you are afraid that you won't get that reciprocity, that equal give and take, that energy balance, that investment that you put in, you won't get it back. But I put it sideways because I do feel like that is just a major fear that you have. It's not necessarily the truth. What is the truth? We have the World and we have Justice. Yes, this will be a fair, equal, balanced offer with equal reciprocity. Your advice, we have the King of Swords, the King of Pentacles, just somebody that has money, okay? And we have the Five of Wands. So if this is a job opportunity, for example, this could be a boss. There might be some competition when it comes to applying. So make sure that you have like a really good cover letter. But I feel like whoever this person is that's going to be interviewing you, if this is a job, for example, I think that they're going to be very impressed with you. They're going to see this fiery energy in you, and they're going to want to like take you under their wing. Their motivations are very genuine. Okay, if this is a love interest, that Five of Wands could talk about facing adversity. This could also talk about, like, I'm also hearing this could be representative of challenges in the way. So for example, if they're at a distance, you know, there's this like needing to figure out what to do next. This could also be mind chatter. So I want to get another card for that, for love. You got the Emperor. Somebody's going to fight for you. And I feel this strongly with this Justice card. Like, somebody's going to see the good in you and see what you've done and recognize there's this idea of recognition that is coming in that feels very divinely blessed, that you've been needing, even though you haven't been asking for it. Your soul has been needing it, and you have the Four of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck. So yeah, there's this energy of somebody coming in, seeing your potential and wanting to invest in you. And they have positive motivations, positive motives. And I do feel like you can trust this person. In fact, I think that you should act on it quickly when it comes, because you have that, the Fool. Oh, wow, we have the Queen of Pentacles. This could be, if this is love, this could be your future partner. This could be a soulmate connection coming in. You're being advised, this with the Five of Swords, to, yes, take precaution as you would with anything else. This could talk about strategy as well. Just don't close yourself off completely, but don't be extremely, like, yes, you can trust this situation, but for example, if it's a contract, just make sure that you read everything. I don't think that there's going to be anything negative in the contract, but just make sure you double check things, okay? Make sure that if this is a contract for marriage or a proposal, or even like a business partner or somebody who just wants to give you the world, is what I'm hearing. You have the Chariot, could be Cancer, somebody coming towards you. You have air here too. Emperor could be Aries, I believe Taurus energy, but I'm not quite sure. But yeah, just because I feel like this is going to be coming in really fast and it's going to take you off guard. Okay, just and unexpectedly, just check in with your emotions. If you feel like things are moving too quickly, you know, Spirit is saying to act on it, but also check in with yourself. So there needs to be a balance here. Justice also talks about balance. All right, but they are saying this is a positive act, like a positive thing coming your way, and not to take too long on it, but also to trust your intuition and divine timing. So I'm going to put these cards away, and I'm going to pull one card, or however many Spirit tells me to, for the Money Moves Oracle deck, and get a little bit more information there. Okay, so let's see. It smells so good too, by the way, guys. So I don't have labels on these yet, but this is going to be my, don't have a name for it, but I use this to clear out the energy, clear out the space to protect myself while I do readings. It smells like spice, cinnamon spice. Now this will all be in my Etsy shop, which I will be updating hopefully this week. So if you're interested, you can go ahead and keep what I have up so far on my Etsy via the description box below. Okay, everything is under Suitcase Psychic as always. If you're wondering why I go by Suitcase Psychic, it is because I travel a lot and I usually do readings on the road, something I've been doing for many years now. I've been a professional reader for over 15 years, and this is something that is in my family. I'm third generation, technically fourth generation, but I like to say third because the person that I'm thinking about we're not quite sure if they practiced in my family. We just have a strong guess, strong idea. So I would say third. Let's see, for sure, you know. If anyone is curious about my bio, you can find it on my website, suitcasepsychic.com. That will also be in the description box. There is a mini bio on my YouTube profile as well. I would feel like these cards are interesting because I don't have them. Every time I try to flip them the right way, they tend to be all mixed up. Not quite sure why it does that. Any other tarot readers watching, let me know if that happens to you and how often. It's really aggravating. I'm wondering if it's done for a reason though. Whoa. Okay, wow, okay, let's see. Power, the bottom of the deck. You have the power to take control of your life, career, and finances. Focus on your needs. I was definitely getting that. So for some of you, again, like, you may not have a lot of money right now and you need to save. Okay, I do see celebration here, and it says, kick off the party activities and have a great time. Plan for a joyful future. That's exactly what I was picking up for you guys, okay? Gift. And it's in reverse. And normally I don't read these oracle decks or any oracle in reverse, but I feel like it's in reverse because there is a gift coming your way, but it's up to you whether or not you want to accept it, right? We all have free will, but I will read it for you. It says, you will discover new talents that will lead you to new opportunities. Use opportunities that arise. Yeah, I definitely feel like you're going to be offered a gift because somebody sees the power in you. You also have the power to, you have more power than you know when it comes to your influence over other people, your words. And if you feel like you're not financially savvy or like you don't have money skills, you're wrong. I do feel like you have the ability to not only create and make money based on your talents or your energy. I feel like a lot of passion in your craft or what you do for work. Even I just heard advocacy. So if some of you are like advocates or social justice work that you do, there is this like something that you've been motivated to do, you've been wanting to work on. Perhaps you haven't figured out exactly how you want to do it. I also feel a bout of depression like coming right over me right now. So some of you could be feeling kind of down and not sure that you have the ability or the motivation or the energy, the emotional energy, but you are getting help, okay? And I do feel you can trust it. Gambling, excessive gambling can have dangerous consequences. Don't risk too much. This, I think, goes more in so like, don't spend too much, okay? That's the energy I'm getting. Don't spend too much. I'm also hearing a side message because the Fool is about taking risk. Some of you may feel like you're gambling on something if you were to accept this opportunity. And yeah, you will be taking a chance, but I actually do feel like that's a good thing. Look, partnership. Joining forces with business partners for win-win cooperation. Prioritize your connections. You see how these two hands, it's like they're accepting help. This one person is accepting help. Together, they form like this beautiful energy. I feel like I want to put this here. Looking, have an eye for beauty and uncover hidden charms. Seek and you will find. And here's an eye again. Okay, don't share your good fortune or your good news that might be coming or anything that you're doing with people that you're not sure about, because people are watching you and they may not have the best intentions. So protect your energy because we got the evil eye here. Loyalty, true friendship and loyalty are among the most important values. Be loyal to your friends. So dogs are really loyal. I do feel like this is somebody coming in that is going to be loyal to you, but also discern who is watching you, okay? Discern who you tell certain things to. Look, helping hand. What did I say? I just said that. Need others to assist with services. Increase productivity. No one can handle it all. And look, I see this palm tree. Some of you may need to go on vacation. Or some of you may be working remotely as well on something, or I'm getting another side message. You may be feeling stuck in a location you're at right now. And for some of you that are living in like an area where there's palm trees, I do feel like if you felt like there's not a lot of opportunities, this is very specific, where you're at, somebody's coming in to help you with like expansion, whether that's moving, traveling, but this is all tied to business, to work. So let's say this is a love situation. It could be working together, collaborating together, and that could be in a romantic partnership as well. We have mind power. Use your intelligence, analyze data logic, and think rationally. Lead with your mind. I saw this in reverse. You might have some brain fog right now, or you may be feeling a little bit overwhelmed or overstimulated. So make sure that you take time to nourish and nurture yourself. We have bright ideas. Have an innovative new inspiration, test new ideas, and break out fast. Take action on your ideas. Again, take action. Take that gamble. It's worth the risk. Just what's not worth the risk is telling people you don't trust about your ideas. Do not share your ideas with people you do not trust. They will take them, or they will try to sabotage you with manipulation, with other ways that they can, because you have some envious people around you. But that is all that I have for you today. I really hope that this helped. And if you would like to leave a comment, that would be great. Please share it with anyone you think that may need to hear this message. Anyone with Gemini in these placements, or anybody that you feel just this message might actually resonate, regardless of their astrological sign. Sometimes things work out that way. And also, please like, and if you enjoyed this content, subscribe. I will be having a little bit more updates lately. And I do everything from crystal ball readings, tarot, oracle, to pyromancy, which is reading candle flame. I also do ceromancy, which is candle wax readings as well. And basically anything that you can think of. I do have a reading pack from December, which is timeless, so you can watch it whenever. It is a pick a pile reading, and that has me reading from either a crystal ball, tarot, or a coconut. So go ahead and take a look at that if you're interested. And I hope that you have a beautiful next 2 weeks. Take care. Bye-bye.